I got you some water too.
Oh, sick, dude.
Yeah. What's up, everyone? This is Meals with Emile. I've got my friend Marcus Johnson right here.
What's up, y'all?
I'd have Marcus on. Marcus, can you introduce yourself a little bit? Tell us about yourself.
My name is Marcus Johnson. I've known Emile for a while now. My family lives in Boise. I just traveled out here from Oklahoma City. That's where I live currently. I'm a finance major, but I run a marketing company and a creative brand as well. So, yeah, I'm just enjoying the family and enjoying time with Emile before I take off in a few days.
This is a new part. This is where we're going to list the ingredients. I haven't tried this before, so we're going to just wing it. Skirt steak. The thought here was as well is that you would then also pick up an item and label it.
So we got some onions right here.
This is a red pepper.
This is, as everyone knows, it's a carrot. Just growing up in general, like I was always going to like teriyaki bowl places.
Really?
Yeah, dude, like after workouts or just for lunch, I always just loved having something like just like meat over rice and teriyaki sauce and all that stuff. It's
Totally.
so good, you know.
Totally, dude. Bowls are becoming a very popular term. And your burrito bowls. This is a smoothie bowl is another one. Why do you think the bowl type of eating is getting so popular? Where do you think this is coming from?
So I can break it down to a science, actually.
I really? Okay, let's hear it.
Okay, so
Okay.
if you have a plate and you have rice on it, and you try to like, you know, say you eat most of the majority of the meal, and then you try to like, you know, scoop it up with a spoon.
Yeah.
You got to use your hands and all that stuff. But
Okay.
a nice bowl like this, man, you could use the inner walls of the bowl to have better access to the leftover rice. And so I think bowls are more convenient, and I just like the shape of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we going to keep progressing to putting more foods in bowls? I think the smoothie bowl is probably the most recent innovation in the bowl area in terms of food.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you think we're going to see our next innovation in terms of a bowl of foods?
A bowl? I was just in Yosemite and I was at the gift shop, and the coffee cups are getting a little bigger.
Really?
Kind of looking like bowls now.
It's a bowl.
So we might be having
bowl-esque.
Yeah, we might be. Yeah. So who knows?
Well, certainly the bowl is a historic and an incredible piece of human history in terms of food.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you have a preferred part? Do you like the green or do you like the white of the onion?
You know what? I like both. I think a mix of both.
I agree.
A little crunchiness of the white part of the onion, and then a freshness of this green part. You can't go wrong.
I agree.
My purpose is to impact and inspire people around me.
Okay.
And my goal is to inspire the world, man. Like, I want to make this world a better place. And
Okay.
with my story and just like how I came up and everything, I feel like everything's been a miracle in my life.
Really?
My parents couldn't find me in the ultrasound room. Like, they thought like I like died. Like, they couldn't find a heartbeat. My parents went to like their like church group, and they prayed, and they came back the next week.
Okay.
And all of a sudden they found a heartbeat. So like that was a miracle.
Wow.
Like, I wasn't supposed to be here, but you know, power of God's a real thing, man.
Who inspires you?
Oh my gosh, who inspires me?
Who inspires you? I'm also grabbing a lip for this.
Okay.
You talk to the camera right now while I'm grabbing it.
Oh my God. Foremost, Jesus Christ inspires me. I think I said Jesus Christ.
Okay, that's a great answer.
Because I mean, he was like the definition of like what a human should be, how to, you know, impact people, how to love others, how to accept others that are different from you, and how to bring people in and create a community. So it's got to be my parents, dude.
Okay.
Obviously, like, we don't always see eye to eye, but like I see the life they're living right now, and man, like, it's funny. When I was younger, I never wanted to be like them, and now I'm older, I know how like the real world works.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, my parents are living the life, man, and so I'm constantly talking to them every single day and getting advice and influence from them.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's sweet. What's been probably the greatest piece of advice that they've ever given you?
Always stay humble. And I haven't always listened to that advice.
That's hard to do.
Yes. You know, there's, you know, if anyone knows me watching this, you know, there's times where I can get on my high horse.
Yeah, all that happens.
And I've always been humbled when I hop on that high horse and some love others. And loving others means accepting others, accepting the differences, but you know, going beyond what they believe and just seeing them as another human. And so stay humble and love others.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What fears do you have? Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Our soul is yearning to experience life. It's like, I'm never afraid to die. That's the biggest thing. It's like, I know where I'm going. I'm not going to be irresponsible and
Sure.
jump off the Empire State Building.
Yeah.
But guess what? I'm going to go ride that big wave. And
Yeah.
I'm going to go take that crazy hike. And I'm going to go talk to whoever I need to talk to that everyone's intimidated about.
Yeah.
Because I think fear is just made up in our head.
It is. It's definitely like our own projections onto either what other people would think of us or just not understanding that maybe the risks involved are not real.
Yeah.
Or just not as bad.
I want to add on to that is
Yeah.
that anytime you get, I tell everyone this, anytime you get butterflies in your stomach because you're scared to do something, it's God telling you, or if you believe in God or the universe, I believe in God, you believe in
Yeah.
God. It's God telling me, hey, go. It's an affirmation to tell me to go.
Yeah.
So if there's someone over there that I want to talk to, and I get butterflies, I need to listen to that and move the butterflies to that person.
Very interesting.
If I need to, take on a crazy task and I'm nervous about it, that means I'm meant for that.
Yeah.
It's that's just a way to know you're on the right path, is to follow.
Where has that happened, and then you've just seen maybe the fruits of that just instantly?
But one day I was in a meeting to get extra credit for school because I'm bad at accounting class and I needed better grades. So at the end, he goes, before everyone leaves, he goes, I'm also here because I need a website, and you guys are young, you guys are innovative, I'm sure
Yeah.
someone makes a website.
Yeah.
And everyone left, and I was thinking, I felt this conviction, like, dude, why don't you pitch this guy a website idea and design? And listen, man, I've had very few experiences with website design
Yeah.
before, but I just had this conviction, like my butterflies in my stomach, and I was like, all right, God, like, I'm gonna go
Okay.
tell this guy I can make him a website for his company.
Sure.
Went up to him, my name's Marcus Johnson, I can build you a website.
Yeah.
And he looked at me and said, here's my business card, let's meet in 2 weeks. And for the next 2 weeks, I basically studied web design, coding, all this crazy stuff to where I could, like, literally make a website with my eyes closed.
Okay.
And then met him 2 weeks later, pitched him the website, showed him design, got him mock business websites, and rebranded all of his whole entire company. And then he said, okay, deal. Listed a price, signed a contract, sent an invoice, over-delivered on his website. And then that's how I started my marketing agency.
Okay.
When you feel those butterflies, just go and do it.
Yeah.
Go and pitch that idea. Even if you have no idea what you're talking about, learn how to do it. I always say, bite off more than you can chew and figure out how to swallow it later. I just hiked Half Dome. It was a 16, 17 mile hike.
Okay.
And I had it right, like 4 hours or 5 hours before we started hiking, I had a U-Haul unhitch from a trailer and fall on my foot. I took 44,000 steps on the hike, and I limped 44,000 times.
Okay.
Just mind over matter.
Yeah.
And there's no nobility in showing negative emotion. I always say nut up and shut up.
That's a good one.
And I just nut up and shut up and went on the hike, and I accomplished something that I never thought I could do.
Okay.
It made me feel good.
Is there any fast food that you like?
Oh.
Chick-fil-A,
Oh.
In-N-Out.
Oh, listen. I say I don't like fast food. I'll put down some Carl's Jr.
Okay.
Don't.
All right.
Don't worry.
I'm not doubting you on that.
But I don't like it after. I don't like the way it makes me feel.
I see what you mean.
Just like all the processed stuff and all that stuff.
Okay.
But
all right.
the worst parts about you are also your advantages.
Okay. Interesting. Elaborate on that.
People's egos are also the reason why they're successful.
Dude, they're dangerous, man.
Dangerous.
Dangerous.
It's a dark place. Meeting people where they're at, and I'm expecting them to be me.
Yeah.
Every single day, I'm not perfect.
No.
And I always want people to be me, but I'm realizing that I need to let people be them.
Yeah.
Because I preach that. I preach be yourself.
You do. That is a big part of you. You're
Yeah.
very into people being themselves.
Yes.
Which I think is great. That's totally cool.
But just accepting that and loving the fact that they're themselves and not like me.
Evil's been around forever. It's a subject as old as time itself. Where do you see the most evil happening right now?
I think it stems from the top, the people kind of running the world. It's good. I'm not going to go down the rabbit hole too much here. Because I have my thoughts, you have your thoughts, and the person watching has their thoughts.
They do.
But I mean, you just look at the media. Dude, when is the last time you've gone on the news and watched the news and seen something positive?
Never.
And the thing is, there's so many positive things going around. We watch the news and it's always, oh, someone got murdered, someone arrested, or someone got robbed.
Yeah.
Why don't we spotlight, someone saved someone's life,
Yeah.
or, someone started this, or someone impacted the world? But the news is run by, in my opinion, I think the news is run by evil people.
Yeah.
And people that need God,
Yeah.
And so that's where I'm at. Dude, there's so many stereotypes that are portrayed in the news, and I'm not someone who's going to be like, oh, America's racist. No, America's not racist. I'm looking at the camera. It's not.
All right, you said it here first.
It is not. But like, we promote so many. We have these these stereotypes in our head.
Yeah.
I'm like, where do you get those stereotypes?
Sure.
Because I have them, you have them, everyone
Yeah.
has them. Let's be honest. We get them from the news cycles.
Yeah.
There's tons of African American millionaires on the news. Why can't we show them? Why do
Sure.
we have to show? And I'm not trying to get too.
No, totally.
But
I get it.
why do we have to show always the African American who's causing crime or in poverty?
Sure.
Same thing with I'm half white too, but same thing with just people like that are white. Like, why can't we show them in a fashion of where, like, why can't we promote the white running back or
Sure.
the white wide receiver who's killing it in the NFL?
Yeah.
Why, just all these little things, or the Hispanic business owners? Why don't we ever show that? Why do we
Yeah.
have to show the evil of everyone's race?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Anyone can do anything.
Yeah.
Your color doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Look at us, dude. Look at, we're right here. Look at, I'm half white. I'm half black. Emile's got his thing going. Like, we're chilling, dude.
Yeah.
And so the news doesn't want people to be together.
I agree. One last thing. What do you want people to know?
Fear is fake. It's an illusion. You can accomplish anything you want. You just have to work hard, trust God, love your family, be humble, and work hard.
Okay.
Again, work hard times two. I just said that twice.
I love it.
Yeah.
Marcus, thank you, man.
Yeah.